Hello guys, come back to the Smart People channel. This time Smart People will discuss the 7 richest countries in the world according to Smart People. Before that, don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. United States of America. The United States of America is the 7th richest country in the world. The economy of the United States superpower is mostly supported by abundant natural resources. Various technology companies also often come from this iconic country of the Statue of Liberty. The IMF reports the GDP per capita of the 331 million inhabitants of the United States. US dollars 78.421938. Even though America is the most developed country in the world, Uncle Sam's country still has problems such as being the only developed country without universal healthcare. The poverty rate is higher than other industrialized countries, and some of its infrastructure is in dire need of repair. Singapore. Singapore has been named one of the 10 richest countries in the world in 2023 as well as in Asia. How could it not be? The GDP per capita, which celebrates Independence Day every August 8th, has a GDP per capita of 84,500.411 US dollars, 1.281 billion Indonesian rupiah. Even though its land area is not larger than Madura Island, Singa Negeri is able to attract funding from foreign investment. Singapore, or the Republic of Singapore, is an island nation located at the southern tip of the Malay Peninsula, 137 kilometers north of the equator. The country is separated by Malaysia through the Johor Strait in the north, and Indonesia's Riau Archipelago through the Singapore Strait in the south. Norway. Norway managed to occupy the position to the 5 richest countries in the world. Not only offers the beauty of the bay resulting from the melting of the glaciers, fjords. Norway is also known as a country that produces oil and natural gas. Not surprisingly, the majority of the people whose livelihood is fishermen have a GDP per capita of 88,748 US dollars and 76 cents, 1,345 billion Indonesian rupiah. Norway is a Nordic country on the Scandinavian peninsula, bordered in the far west by Sweden, Finland, Russia, the United Kingdom to the southwest, and 1,000 kilometers from Iceland to the west. Its shores on the North Atlantic Ocean and Barents Sea are the locations of famous fjords. Qatar. Qatar, officially the state of Qatar, is an emirate in the Middle East located on a small peninsula on the Arabian Peninsula in Western Asia. Its only land border is Saudi Arabia to the south, and the rest is bordered by the Persian Gulf. The bay also separates Qatar from the island nation of Bahrain. The location for the 2022 World Cup event is also known for its rich oil and gas resources, oil and gas. Only from this sector, Qatar was able to accelerate with a record GDP per capita reaching US $89,416.443 dollars, 1.356 billion Indonesian rupiah. As many as 2.79 million people do not need to pay taxes because the country's economy is supported by oil and gas production and exports. Switzerland. Switzerland, officially the Swiss Confederation, is a federal state of 26 cantons in Central Europe bordered by Germany to the north, France to the west, Italy to the south, Liechtenstein and Austria to the east. Switzerland is a country that is mostly made up of the Alps. With a per capita GDP of $94,834.644 $1.438 billion Indonesian rupiah, Switzerland is in the ranks of the 10 richest countries in the world in 2023. Having alluring natural beauty, this country generates coffers of money from tourism. The development of the banking sector in the country where the Alps are located is also known as the best. Ireland. Ireland is perhaps a somewhat surprising name on this list of the 10 richest countries. Throughout history, Ireland was plagued by poverty and rebellion, which led to massive emigration. Since 1970, Ireland has developed a stronger economy. In the 1990s, this tiny nation was called Celtic Tiger. The name arose because Ireland experienced an economic growth of 8%, twice that of other countries. By attracting investors and expanding exports, especially electronic products and chemicals, the Westlife Group's home country has managed to stabilize its economy and is now considered a very wealthy country. Before 1970, this small country was hit by a poverty crisis and an explosion of unemployment. However, they were able to rise and reach a GDP per capita of US $106,997.402, Rp. $1.622 billion, in 2023. The country, which was given the title Celtic Tiger, reported economic growth of up to 2 times. Luxembourg. You must have been curious and waiting to know the first richest country in the world, right? In this list, we place Luxembourg as the richest country in the world 2023. Luxembourg has long been a very wealthy country with a high standard of living and low unemployment. The basis of economic success lies in the steel and iron industry. In recent years, the chemical, rubber and high-tech industries have also become the main focus of its economy. Today, Luxembourg is one of the most important financial centers in Europe. However, because the financial sector is susceptible to international trends, many fear it will be too much of a burden on this small country's financial sector. Although the country is small, there are 3 languages that are recognized and spoken by its citizens: Luxembourgish, German and French. Luxembourg, which has a GDP per capita of $128,819.444 US dollars, 1.953 billion Indonesian rupiah. Thank you for watching and subscribing to the Smart People channel. If you have suggestions for the next video, write them in the comments. See you.